Hey everyone, it's time to talk gaming. February 27th, 2026. Kind of get
Catchphrase.
It's been a while, but man, we've had a lot of stuff happening in the past week. Most notably, I wasn't expecting it because last year Phil Spencer talked about it being a long time before he retired, and the last Friday it came out of the blue. Phil Spencer is retiring, and then so was his president of Xbox, Sarah Bond. Also, she left the company.
Oh wow, I hadn't heard that.
Is that my true?
Probably.
You can get on camera.
Second shot.
I'm shot. Yeah. If I can get my ugly ass on camera, you can. Anyway,
So, Phil Spencer, he was over Xbox from 2014 to 2026. He picked up after the dumpster fire that was the original Xbox announcement. I'm trying to recall what that guy's name was, who the entire internet turned against him whenever he said he initially
that's not hard to do.
always online.
Oh yeah, you'll have to get an Xbox
Connect,
360.
mandatory Connect integration, and then him having that statement saying, "Oh, if you can't always be online, well, we have the Xbox 360."
Yeah, I remember that.
And it seemed like everybody turned against Xbox.
Has it gone downhill from there?
I'd say, as likable as Phil Spencer is, it seemed like nobody really disliked him, but
Yeah.
nobody ever really just jumped back onto the Xbox brand. It never really became the titan that was the early days for the Xbox 360. And
I think that guy's name was Don Matrick.
Don Matrick, that's right. He ended up going into something and only making he said he was going to make $1 whenever he became the new CEO after he left Xbox. Anyway, I don't recall that. But Phil Spencer, again, as likable as he was, I'd say it just really wasn't a good 12 years of his tenure. I mean,
He was part of the downfall of Xbox, really.
they tried to take it into a new way of trying to capture new fans but also forgoing people who are already part of the Xbox brand. They wanted to be part of, continue to love the Xbox ecosystem. I mean, there's still people we know that Xbox forever, but Phil Spencer, he was when he saw how much Netflix was taking off, which in 2014 he'd already become the titan that it was. You remember when Blockbuster ended up shutting down because Netflix killed him? So
the opportunity to buy Netflix.
But he launched earlier. What was it? Xbox One. Well, the Xbox Ones were already going on, but then he later on was the Xbox One X and the S. And by the time that had come out, he launched the the Game Pass, kind of just leading into that with the subscription service.
That was a good idea. I will say that.
Yep.
And,
Yeah, that's what kept Xbox afloat for a while.
you know,
Yeah, it's highly profitable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like everybody kind of jumped on that boat.
It was the best deal in gaming, just that dealing.
it was a good deal. I mean, you could add those games and keep them in your library as long as you were an Xbox person or subscribed. Like
They
the
never deleted
PlayStation.
them from your hard drive or anything, right?
Nope. PlayStation will though. You add them. Well, that's why I dropped extra because it wouldn't let me keep old. I'm not gonna play those games, make it to play those games. I was just keeping them in the backlog, and then I went back in one day and it said they were locked out because they'd been taken off. So I was like, well, I'm going back to Essential.
Yeah.
So
He also had
Xbox, you could do that though. You could add them and they'd just stay in there. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna continue on. But yeah, you're right. Like the Game Pass was still one of the best deals in gaming. And
I never got Game Pass. I never really went over to Xbox. Had a lot of time in Xbox. Besides playing Ark.
Yeah, I've
You
still
know?
never owned an Xbox. I haven't had an exclusive that sold it to for me. So I'm not a shooter fan, so Halo doesn't do it for me.
yeah, they broadened the horizons. They always try to seem like they kept coming out with more of the shooter bro,
Yeah, they definitely
They-
played
they
into that,
never
which
really-
it was a profitable market, so it's hard to blame them.
right?
We got some really good first person gems out of that though. I mean, Far Cry, Bioshock, all that kind of. I feel like that was born out of that whole shooter bro.
Right.
A lot of people were
360.
moving towards first person shooters more.
Yeah.
We got some really good ones. I mean, Far Cry 3 is still.
Crazy good.
Yeah.
And Blood Dragon was
Oh
fun
yeah.
as fuck,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I mean, Bioshock too. I mean, we go back to those. I mean, those are.
Yeah, that was like in 2008.
Well, that would. I guess that would have been one of the pioneers of that too.
Phil Spencer, he also pioneered the like Xbox PC, like play anywhere, that whole initiative. But it doesn't seem like it ever really just paid off. Like the Game Pass going every which way. Never really seemed like it was a big sell point. Or I guess people who had it loved it.
There just wasn't enough exclusives. Yeah.
A lot of people are still screaming exclusives hurt gaming.
I think that hurt you.
They kind of hurt gaming as a whole, but this big thing that sells the system is, you know, which exclusives they have for it.
Buying into the ecosystem.
Well, why is it
Yeah.
failing so hard? Xbox.
There's that whole thing too. One of the big things, don't recall which year it was, but it was. I remember watching it when it was working. It was then Johnson Controls. And I was watching the E3 like Microsoft press conference, and he announced the backwards compatibility, which I guess now we take for granted, and even PlayStation doesn't really have that much. I mean, it has from PS5 before, but you couldn't play the 360 games on the Xbox Ones. And then they announced that, where it just downloaded like an emulator or something, which was monumental at the time.
PlayStation. You just give up if you want to play PS3 titles
Yeah,
on the current gen. You just give up. They're
You have
probably
to-
not going to be available.
like you got to get them on the like the PlayStation, not essential one, but the other one, more
Premium.
expensive ones. Yeah, for the
Play the
PS3.
classic titles.
If you had the disc, which is wild, I'll still always try to keep physical gaming
I do, I
around.
still got it.
You just popped it into the Xbox and then it downloaded it straight from the store.
Were they not the ones that had that commercial? Was it who did something about was it PlayStation or something about the whole sharing debacle?
That was
how to
Don
share
Matrick.
games.
Don Matrick.
It was Nintendo and Xbox was like, here's how we share games. They just, or was that Nintendo just did it?
No, that was PlayStation.
PlayStation did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
I remember the little
Here you
commercial.
go.
Here's how you do it. Here's how you share it.
Because they were going heavy into the DRM. Like once you
Mhm.
That was funny.
So the new lady that came in saying that she's gonna try to sunset the company or sunset Xbox.
What is
that
that?
was a former Xbox lead saying
Yeah.
that that's what he believes
So you believe
she
Yeah.
will try to do. Now she didn't come out and say it.
because Microsoft is like investing heavily in AI. Like that they don't really want.
Yeah, I have heard that like the
Xbox
lady who's coming in was a big AI supporter. She's done that.
She was the head of the Microsoft AI division.
Yeah.
Like eventually they're just gonna play games from a server, from a data center somewhere.
Oh
That'll be that cloud gaming initiative
Yeah.
that really never took off. But the closer and the better internet we get, the more possible it
Then you'd
is.
be heavily reliant. You can have to buy a subscription on that, and you gotta buy the game. And
We'll probably end up having like dollar subscriptions for additional buttons on the controller.
You want access to your D-pad? That's 50 cents.
50 cents.
They do something like that rumored PlayStation controller that has a screen instead of buttons.
Oh my God.
We gotta buy your deep.
Oh,
Right.
right.
Easy microtransactions.
Literally got it.
So you can buy reloads. Like if you run out of ammo.
Are you kidding me?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh my God, y'all. That's ridiculous.
All right.
But
I want to see somebody just come out of the blue and come up with a new console that flips the bird to everybody. It says we're going to do our own thing, and it's going to be like it was back in the day. You buy the game, you play the game.
they'll get destroyed by the competition.
Oh, probably. Well, I don't
Not
know.
physically hurt.
I don't know. I mean, I would buy that console and play that if somebody did that. 'Cause I'm
If
so
it had
sick
good
of
games on
this.
it.
Huh?
If it had good games on it.
Yeah. If I could-
There could be
Oh my God! No, it's got bad games on it. And I'm still gonna buy it. Of course, if it's got good games on it.
Yeah, I'm saying. that has more to do with buying than anything else.
Yeah, well, that's a given.
It's
Yeah,
like,
you get on there.
I'd be on board with the
It's a guy-
concept, but if you ain't got nothing for me.
Yeah.
Again,
support
but
for
that
it.
was a given. You know, like I said.
Well, they had the Ouya, where you were just streaming Google Play games.
There you go.
Stadia.
Oh,
Google
was it
Stadia?
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stadia.
That was a success.
Yeah.
I don't. Not looking forward to the future of it. Well, she'll have to. She's gonna have some things to prove. And apparently, she
Yeah.
has like a brand new. I say that. Her name is Asha Shauna.
I want to know what he.
She has a new gamer tag. She hasn't played gaming long.
She's not a gamer.
Not much of a gamer. I
It's
think
not
she's had
surprising.
under an hour on 5 games. One of them that caught my eye, I believe it was Mass Effect 2. Okay, well,
Oh my god, this page. I'm gonna double it.
that could have been a really good pick. I don't know if it was a random. And then Matt Booty, as far as the restructuring, he's going to be the new head of the Chief Content Officer. So
What was his last name?
you heard right.
Matt Booty.
Matt Booty. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe
I bet he got picked on a
I was
lot.
like, he must have
Oh.
a great high school. Right.
I'll show you guys. I'll be the president of Microsoft.
But you so booty.
Boo.
Mm.
I bet he bought those New Day Bootio shirts.
But how are y'all feeling about that whole shake-up?
I mean, it's
I
all
don't
just
want Xbox to
speculation.
Go away
I was like,
because
To
of,
be determined.
you know,
Yeah.
competition.
She's had like one interview, but it was under a Microsoft owned, and then they played really light. I'm not even gonna say hardball. They played like wiffle ball. Like they didn't ask any thought-provoking questions, and it was really
Fluff. Like a fluff
yeah,
piece.
yeah, it was really like a fluff piece.
And you get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
No hard questions.
It's all speculation at this point, but it does not seem like a good outlook.
The best moment that came out of that whole era, regardless, whatever you want to think of, was when that was it E3 or Game Awards? I don't remember what the Game Fest. I don't remember which one they did it at. But you had Phil Spencer, Regis Fils-Aimé, and the PlayStation guy on stage at the same time.
Oh, I do remember that. That was the Game Awards one year. We watched it at
That was pretty cool.
yeah. The big three were like on the stage at one time. Yeah. Now they've all retired,
Yeah.
right? But thankfully, Microsoft being the big brother, they jumped in and they took the really hard case because earlier that day, Sony announced that they were shutting down Blue Point Studios.
That sucks.
More bad news.
Blue Point Studios, can y'all name any games that they've done?
Shadow of the Colossus.
Remake.
That's right.
Yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus remake. Yeah, they were big remake remasters. They've done the Demon Souls, which was one of the highest selling PS5 launch games. Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection.
Oh,
They did that. Gravity Rush remastered. Ico and the Shadow of the Colossus collection. Metal Gear Solid HD collection. That was from 2011, 2012, not the volumes.
man. They've been going for a minute too. Man.
The 2009 God of War collection. I still have that one. That brought the PSP ones to the PS3. We also did Flower, that PS3 game where you were doing the flower pedal.
Oh, I see.
They were also put in charge of the God of War Online,
Yeah, the live service game
a
that
live
never
service
happened.
game. But then they canceled it.
helped with development on the God of War Ragnarok?
Did they?
With developing? Did they?
They did.
But
That's how they got into the.
Oh, you're dying first.
Thing. Get them with the 30 with the team. One of the teams helped.
yeah.
So that never saw the light of day. Think that could have been cool? Did you ever play the God of War Ascension multiplayer?
Nope. I heard it was kind of bad though.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Or I could have been really terrible. Which is both points are possible.
Yeah.
You can vote.
Not one had to.
As much as I love God of War, man, it's weird seeing an online God of War.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like that would work.
Yeah. It's very. You're playing a character. It's not really conductive environment to have like, each player, person his own character kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, anything's possible, but
Those gods, they were known for getting down. There could have been a lot of different demigods come out of it.
they could all come from Zeus.
That's true.
Zeus got around a lot.
Anyways, that was disheartening news when that released. But now we're going to talk about a game, probably one of our most hyped games to be coming out. I think it comes out in like 20 days.
Yeah.
Crimson Desert.
Ah,
Here we go.
so excited.
It's crazy the amount of things in those 3 different featurettes, and we've all watched multiple trailers of it.
We've seen hours of footage and gameplay at this point, right?
Yeah,
Like just random clips, like over the years.
and they said they haven't shown anything past, like, I don't recall, but they said they haven't spoiled anything big. The fact that they've shown flying around on a dragon and that not being in the game is absurd.
If they, with
That's
how,
the beginning.
Oh no.
how forthcoming they've been with all of these details too,
They
makes
get it
me,
loaded up.
makes me feel good. Hopefully that's a good sign.
How many years has this game been in development?
Oh yeah.
For a
long time.
It was
It's been
supposed to come out in
82 years.
2021, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been going for a while.
2021. Then is that when they changed directions? Like, this isn't going to be a sequel to Black Desert anymore. It's going to be
Yeah.
its own game.
So
I
far,
think
over over 7 years.
7 years.
With work beginning in the second half of 2018.
Sounds like they're pulling a versus 13.
Oh yeah, gonna end up
Get some-
transitioning.
Yeah. Got some of that. Some of the area.
Man, does it look good? It looks too good to be true.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. A lot
It's
of
all
people are saying.
paperwork. That's all we're saying. Paper. It's not a real game.
It
What?
don't turn into a jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, the meaning of everything you've been able to do so much in that game.
Yeah.
The rewards for doing it, it's gonna have to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't mean to say it's gonna have to be substantial. Like,
Just be rewarding.
yeah,
Rewarding.
I
Like,
think
don't
yeah.
pull an arc where there's no reward for exploration.
If you're doing the Fight
got it.
Club or horse
Those
racing,
notes you find.
or there's or like the arm wrestling, if it is in fact like you just get the in-game currency, it's gonna have to have an engaging economy.
Yeah, that's what
Which-
they put it.
When you do look at it, I don't recall the video, it does have a bar graph showing the prices of some things shooting up and other things like it had been lower beforehand.
Oh, like almost like real life supply and demand.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I wonder if you can end up. We'll see how deep that ends up going into it, which sounds enticing to me because I love in-game economy and
Yeah.
trying to manipulate it. So I wonder if
Grand Theft Auto 5 where you had to crash the economy.
oh yeah, with was it the stocks?
Yeah.
It's like
With
World of Warcraft
assassinations.
with players just
Yeah.
buying and selling items on the in-game auction house.
Well,
That's
I
the
wonder
game they
if,
play.
if you'll be able to make like like you get a blacksmith or an alchemy store or something in your base, which you'll be able to maneuver everything around. Like no one base will end up being the same, and then you get to upgrade those. So I wonder if you just end up mass producing some great weapons
That would be
and you're
great.
selling them off. I don't know.
That's the part that got me in Fallout 4. I did.
The infinite bullet glitch.
Other than that, did a lot of base building.
Oh, I probably spend more time mastering my bases
Yeah.
than I did playing even even
Yeah,
most
you
games.
did. Oh, he mastered that base.
Yeah.
Does so it's come out that it's not. They're trying to stay away from it being an RPG. So you can keep when you're fighting. It looks like going to be dozens of people on screen at once. With it not being necessarily like level based, I guess you can go out and just keep farming the main tribes in each of the areas. Do you think that detracts any of the little fun for y'all?
It not being a
Not
level system.
not necessarily level system.
I'll have to see how the system itself works before I make judgment on that.
That's right. Because I mean, you do something different with it, that might be even more interesting.
Yeah.
But if it's one of those where it gets grindy because of it, then that won't be good. But
I think they said they didn't want no grindy part.
Yeah, it can be up to you. Like you can go around. In one part of the video, it kind of like slows down and almost Assassin's Creed Eagle Vision, where he's not necessarily just going around in it, but there were bright points that he was noticing that you would be able to go to later.
Something about like reflecting the light off your sword to find places.
Yeah, and you can go there and
Don't
find
make
those
no sense, but it
artifacts
look
that-
cool.
Right. Yeah, we don't know the lore to the. I mean, it's a brand new world, right? However weird way they're gonna end up bringing that in. But you can go and like farm those skill points. I guess just try to get OP for it. I'm not probably gonna try to track down all the different dyes that you can change everybody looking, like the color customization part.
Just give you a bunch of different greens. That'd be happy.
Yeah, yeah. Bringing green meanie.
Gonna be pink and black.
I distinctly recall, and I thought that'd be cool. Your powers of observation. I don't know how they called it in that. He watched a fisherman, and he was learning new techniques to fish.
oh, that's cool.
They also said, and they haven't showed it. They showed it like in one snippet of a video where somebody was jumping up high and just doing a body splash, and he watched him do it, and then he was able to use that move after.
Oh, that sounds cool.
So I wonder how intricate that can end up being.
Like
If all
your
this
tail got some
pans
Taskmaster powers.
Taskmaster
Yeah.
Battle.
Taskmaster powers.
He's watching like I can do that now.
If all this pans out like they're hoping it does, it sounds like this game has been built on a very unique engine.
Yeah,
It said it's not on. It's a new engine, ain't it?
it's their own
Yeah.
engine. Like even it's not even. I think we looked it up. It's not the same even for Black Desert Online, right?
It said it was different.
Yeah, built up.
It said it's a proprietary one that they developed. Like,
Man, if this game performs well, you know how many people would be trying to use that instead of like
I was
Unreal
just
Engine
about
5?
to say, if this takes off, I mean,
The only
we
thing
might
that-
see a really drastic change from it.
The only thing that would have made it better, it sounds like to me, is if it had an Nemesis system in it.
Dude, oh my god, that would be
I know.
sick.
If there was a game.
That would be so sick.
Yeah.
what's the like the
Are you familiar with the Nemesis systems?
From
Yeah,
the
Shadow.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, yeah, Lord of the Rings, Shadows of War and Mordor.
I know it from like a meme Brian keeps bringing up.
that thing where you like study the move and you can learn the move. I can see that being kind of hard to get. Like, oh, okay, so there's this one guy that knows like the Hurricanrana or something.
Yeah.
The rest of
Okay, I gotta find him, but there's only got a 5% chance of spawning or something.
Yeah, I
Like
hope
that,
there's
you know?
like no FOMO. I end up killing some random
Yeah,
bad
you
guy.
killed the one
like
guy
he's
that
the
knew
only
the
guy
move.
who knew how to do that move.
Yeah.
There's definitely gonna be like tons of Reddit threads of like, where do I find
Yeah.
the basket weaving lady?
Yeah. Who's the guy who does the RKO to me?
Trying to get crochet. Where
I need Tombstone ASAP.
Yeah.
yeah. But we're all excited for it.
I just want to come in and stomp
So
on the sun
So
someday.
excited.
Even me.
I've been trying to finish some games because I feel like that is going to be that one, and hopefully that'll ride me out till Fable comes out.
Yes.
Okay.
I know. But it's not even just going to be like the wrestling movies. So somebody be using a sword or a spear. They've even talked about like how many different
Oh yeah. The weapons.
Look,
like different kind of
They give
weapons.
me the option to do wrestling moves. I don't need anything else.
Yeah,
That's it.
you're going
That's
to
all
go
we're
straight.
doing.
I'm gonna power bomb my way through the whole game.
Here it comes with another
And
laptop.
it looked like from some of them, like I wonder if they're going to be upgradable too. I really don't know, but it shows them putting skill points into stamina, which it has the like breath and tears of the wild or tears of the kingdom stamina wheel. It's not necessarily a bar or something up top. We haven't seen them, so maybe even more so in sword fighting or spears, but maybe even hand-to-hand combat or
Or
if you got a
Latiato.
power bomb. Because one of the power bombs they've shown, he was slamming somebody, had a pretty good AOE effect.
So what time are y'all hoping that it comes out again?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
We'll let you in an hour early.
Yeah, we got you.
Maybe a day early.
But then continue on with the Crimson Desert. We haven't talked about like the mining, alchemy. We kind of just barely talked about it like with the base building. I'm a sicko when it comes to that stuff. Like
Yeah.
if it's anywhere near as intricate as like Fallout 4's, I won't talk about Starfield, but which was even more in depth, but I don't want to get into it.
It looks like it just has everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Which
I'm sure there's some racing in there somewhere probably.
Yeah, horse
And
racing.
you gather stuff, you hunt animals.
Dragon racing.
Drag.
a drag race?
That just hit you, didn't it?
That'd be. Even wonder how like
Dude. A drag race with dragons being ridden by drag queens.
Yes.
Triple drag.
Triple drag.
Triple D.
3Ds. I don't know.
3D.
I'm crazy excited for it. Maybe it's because it's coming.
Maybe you can learn that move too if you get a partner.
Yeah, you get one of the other playable characters, do a 3D over a table or a wagon.
Yeah, I mean like
Devon, get the wagons.
multiple playable characters. 3. Like in the side missions, you'd be able to pick one of the other 2 side people to be playing as. I believe they said like during the main quest you'd be playing as the main character Cliff, and then just even going back to the base building, it's got people who are going to be in your base and you can send off to do other stuff in the map.
So you can send Devon, get the wagons.
Did you go like gather this material or something?
Yeah, one dude he was picking up a horse or even carrying a chicken, or not a horse.
Picking up a horse?
Yeah, some of the stuff he's done.
Just firemen's carry the horse around.
He was a big pig.
Be very cool if you send somebody out to do something like that, it's a mission, and they don't come back, you have to go out and go and find them.
If that happens too often, that'll be.
Yeah, Brent, Jimothy done got lost
We're
again.
not sending Timothy out anymore.
You look at the guy's stats and he's like 0 observation. Dude.
When they send the guy out and he never comes back every time, that's when they Zorro. He's getting lost.
Is there anything else we wanted to cover in the video tonight besides Crimson Desert?
Pokemon.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
and then I guess the most recent news would be in Pokemon's 30th video drop
30th
this
anniversary.
morning. They had like what, 8?
Some stupid time when everyone's at work.
Yeah. It's probably midnight.
How
For
the hell
them.
is them not to consider other time zones?
Yeah. I got notifications on my phone like I bet it's Pokemon, but I can't see them right now.
So what was shown?
Well, mostly like all the different existing Pokemon games having something going on one way or another. Like new login bonuses and the
Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go's 10th anniversary.
the Pokemon Go is also like making it feel real old. But
Doesn't feel like it should have been 10 years old.
like, I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing because I didn't have time before I came here because got off work.
Right.
But from what I skimmed, like they're adding new characters, Pokemon Unite. They're Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. They're gonna like
Did it show any gameplay or anything?
It shows them. Oh, there's no way that thing.
yeah,
This Gen 10, there's no way that's running on Switch 1.
Absolutely.
I probably will.
yeah. But the big
I
thing
didn't see
is
it, but it probably will.
the thing that matters the most is they announced Pokemon Wind and Waves, the next two mainline entries,
We're wondering when.
which are supposed to be out next year.
Is that the 11th generation?
This is 10th.
10th generation.
Anything over there catching your eye, Tyler?
And they showed a cutscene, definitely not actual gameplay,
Yeah.
but they showed like going stuff. Maybe it is. I'd love it if it was. It was really good looking.
So did it look better than the previous one?
Oh, Lord.
No, everyone was
Yeah.
crapping on the last one that
It
came out
looked
because it looks like a game that come out on the Wii or something, right?
Which I personally didn't think Scarlet Violet looked bad, although it did have bad performance issues on the OG Switch. Yeah.
Thank you.
Which that really tanked the reputation of it. I think if it weren't for that, it would have been a much more beloved game.
But this one looked a lot better though.
Yeah, it definitely looks really good. At least what we've seen so far with our short teaser.
Yeah.
And other than the reveal of the starters, which I'm sure we'll get to in a second, the only real major bit of information you can get from that, there were scenes where like the camera was going under the water and going through there,
Yeah.
which diving underwater is a feature that was only been in one previous Pokemon game before, which was a Ruby and Sapphire, where you could actually, it was a mechanic to go underwater and explore underwater. And it looks like they're bringing that back by the, by the fact they emphasized
People
that.
didn't really like that mechanic,
People liked it, yeah.
did they?
It just had to come back because like it don't necessarily make sense in all of them.
But you want to know what's the word? Original, like we haven't seen it in any other game. The Omega Ruby and Sapphire flying on the Latios and Latios.
Yeah, an actual airship style overworld flying.
Yeah, that hasn't been in the game since.
It's only been in that one. It'd be neat if that comes back too, but yeah.
The world would have to be big enough.
Well, we got sort of look at that.
But technically in Scarlet Violet, you did have gliding, but you didn't have like full on get up, fly, go over the. But by the end of Scarlet Violet, it was a lot of freedom to explore because the Pokemon you're riding on could climb, they could jump off and glide, and it could effectively be flying if you could jump off high enough.
Right.
Much like it was very Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
And it-
The starters look kind of goofy to me.
Yeah.
But
The starters, like I first saw the image of them because I saw it on Facebook before I got a chance to watch the video. My first instinct was like, they all look derpy. But they almost immediately started growing on me. I'm like, look at them longer. Like, well, they're
I mean, that's what you got. That's what you got. You gotta live with it now.
I want the fire puppy.
Yeah, I will say they definitely look better in the little clips of animation with them, like actually in the.
I'm sure when they evolve to the second and third forms, they'll
Oh yeah, they'll definitely look cooler in
look
the.
different, but probably a lot cooler.
It's most Pokemon, especially the 3-stage one. You gotta start out looking really cute and innocent, and then you gotta turn into some monster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
I like it.
you played any of the Pokemon games?
A few of them. Mostly just back in the day. I hadn't played one since the game Nintendo DS was last week.
So, Diamond and Pearl. DS was one that it had Diamond and Pearl and Black and White. They were on DS.
I don't remember which one. I liked it though. I liked it a lot.
They had the remakes of Silver and Gold.
Yeah, that goes with remakes too as well.
I know it wasn't that.
Which, those are probably the best in the series to go to the remakes.
Have a good one. You too.
All
Bye,
right,
guys.
bye.
Bye.
Although I will say I wanted to check out Arceus. That one looks interesting.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I haven't played.
Which one?
Arceus.
It just looks interesting. It looks cool.
Yeah.
This was different when it came out.
That's the Pokemon
Did
game,
you,
right?
did y'all,
Arceus?
so you hadn't been able to see it yet? I don't know if y'all talked about like, it looked like a multi-generational leap from,
The
what
last
was
one.
it, the last one to this
Scarlet
one?
Violet.
Oh yeah, the way it looks. Yeah, they were talking about that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It looked
That's Violet.
like daylight and dark from
Good.
I mean, I understand it's called Pokemon Waves, so you gotta maybe put some,
Sea of Thieves waves in there?
yeah. And also, like if you were to go in,
You'll have to add that
There were-
post to the.
Yeah.
you'll have to, like, it shows Pokemon living underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was somewhere
I wonder
earlier.
if they'll
It looks
do,
like it seems
like-
to suggest to bringing back the dive mechanic from
Yeah,
Ruby and Sapphire.
yeah. There was ecosystem. I wasn't able to I guess count how many were on screen. Nowhere near as many as that. Which one was it? Scarlet Violet, the Switch 2 update where it just like 20 Geodudes in one cave, but I don't think there were that many. But it looked like they were living in that ecosystem or biome.
Yeah, that is one of the. They did do more open world with Scarlet and Violet. Most of the Pokemon are just kind of like standing around, just kind of walking. They didn't really interact with the environment too much, so I hope we get some more of that.
So
Where they feel like actual animals instead of just
Right.
object in the world to interact with.
You walk
would
up
you
to
want
this-
it to be more legitimate open world?
Through the wall.
The way I'm not going to say ZA was. You said the Scarlet Violet was.
Yeah.
Or should it be more like biome based? That way, it's not having to maybe render so much at one time, or
I see what you're saying.
I'd like to see a
like
combination.
open. Yeah.
Yeah, both are
Like
fine.
this is open world. That's like I'm assuming it's just made up of a bunch of different islands. Be cool, like you have different Pokemon for different islands.
That'd be a good idea.
So if we got the wave mechanic and we're going to be going and doing that dive, how do you think gameplay wise the wind will work for it?
Like Wind Waker. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, like on the ocean,
sail
taking
through
you
there?
from. That would be
Yeah,
cool.
that'd be cool.
That would be interesting.
That or if it was more Pokemon powered.
It'd be a little
that would
bit
be
too easy to be
awesome.
like doing the open world flying, right?
I would
You
say,
think
I'd
it'd be
say
more
paragliding too. Maybe.
Or I don't know.
What?
You could do the Wind Waker thing with both the ship and a paraglider.
Of course, we don't really know yet if waves based on mechanics or just like, hey, look at the pretty waves, you know?
Right.
Yeah. It is Pokemon we're talking about.
Yeah.
It could just be nothing.
It definitely everything looks good, but that's always like, hey, it exists. Here is some visuals. I will note the title. There was like not too long ago there was a big set of leaks where people were like, this is what the next few Pokemon things are.
I don't recall what they were talking.
Yeah, I didn't personally read any of them because I usually avoid leaks because 90% of the time they're fake for one thing, and second, I don't want to be spoiled if it's real.
Well, it was more of a. They got hacked, right?
Yeah, or something like. The point is, like that was the title in the leaks. Wind and Waves was the title,
Oh, it was.
so that led some credibility to whatever they were saying before. So maybe worth going back and finding those.
Yeah, I love when they get shot in the wall.
So is it slated a release date yet, or is it still?
It just said next year, global simultaneous release.
2027.
Gotcha.
I'll skip.
Another game that they announced for their GameCube collection. They announced
Go fast.
Oh, Coliseum.
Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
Oh, that's right.
Dude,
I've never played that one. I always wanted to.
I have that game.
That's one of
The
their.
GameCube one. It's
Yeah?
worth like $300. I'm like,
No
oh.
way.
You have that game?
Yeah, I bought it in college. It was another one of those that I saw. I was like, I had a little foresight on it.
Yeah.
Broke my ass when I bought that
About
game.
that, I think.
You had to catch
Or
Shadow.
maybe not that particular
Here's the-
game, but yeah.
No.
We're not doing the audio, and it's not really crazy. But I skip.
How broke I was back then, that is a testament to the game.
So I guess there's
Thank God
just playing
it's
like the little
now.
wind part.
Yeah, it was a windmill.
Oh god, there's a big right over here.
That is pretty.
You go there.
But I guess that part probably is gameplay because you got the character walking around. I don't know what I was thinking. It's called
That's
There's the
cutscene
wave
earlier.
screenshot we were just seeing.
Yeah, that's definitely cutscene, but
Look at that
Some of this
lighting,
bit.
even.
It does look good.
It's just right here. There it is.
I'll start giving him do more post work.
Not bad.
Oh. I'm gonna be honest with you, it does look like that should be able to run on a Switch 1. To me, at least.
You'd think that, but then Scarlet and Violet couldn't, and that's
And then here's
Yeah,
the
that's
announcement for the.
Scarlet and
I
Violet
don't see
couldn't.
why that one
didn't very well anyway.
Didn't really. Or didn't optimize it pretty well. Pretty good.
It was not round.
I know
Round.
ZA's
The chicken.
like
Bonbon was a knockoff Sobble. Sobble?
So
What?
I don't know. Is it?
Look at one of the clouds, looks like a Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, go load out.
Teeny, maybe.
or set the scorch.
And then here's the
Yeah.
introduction to
Oh,
the
yeah.
water section.
There was big emphasis on this. That's why I'm pretty sure Diamond's coming back because this.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's no way they showed that, and we're like, we have to just use an old rod.
Yeah.
You know? Are you good over there? Winds, and then
Bookmark waves.
Well, that's interesting.
We shall see.
That's it. I always reserve the right to change my mind later, especially if evolution gets shown. First impression though, lizard.
going to lizard.
The lizard looks really cute. Especially that
The
little,
water type.
yeah, the water type. Especially that little clip where it was like, giggling, like, aw, I like it. But so I bet everyone's gonna.
Dude, he's
The
shooting.
dog's gonna be the obvious popular one this
Fire
time.
one.
Yeah, that's
Fire
what
one.
I'm.
That.
Well, I always do fire. Not bad, man. I'm basic like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, there are some people who are always type loyal. I'm not really type loyal. I just pick vibes every time when they show the stars. I'm like, okay, I like that one.
What, Charles? With you being, say, like one of the bigger Pokemon fans,
The Pokemon
and then
Master.
you even reviewed ZA for
Yeah.
us. Thank you for that. What, just right off the cuff, what would you want from this to really just push it forward for you?
Hard to have time. Like, definitely, I think, at least gameplay wise, Scarlet and Violet was a fantastic game. Again, the performance issues really held it back.
Right.
But I definitely want to see more of the Pokemon interacting with their environment. Like,
Yeah.
I want it to feel more like I'm actually going out in the wild and finding these animals, as opposed to just like I go to this area, this Pokemon's just randomly walking around.
Right.
Like interact with each other, interact with
Have a purpose instead of just.
Like
Yeah.
you have to like sprint. Like I know I have a 10 seconds before Caterpie dies or he gets knocked out by a
that would be
Beedrill.
neat, if like, if randomly a Pidgeot might come eat this Caterpie,
Right. Okay. Yeah.
that'd be really cool. Like I know in like the Pokemon Snap 2, I mean that. To be fair, in that case, it's kind of all the game was them doing their thing in the
On the
environment.
rails, like picture.
Yeah. But that had a lot of Pokemon doing like I was saying. They're actually feel like they're
Like
animals in the environment.
right.
I mean and then that's the biggest thing I probably want. And mechanically,
Keep it
Scarlet,
turn based.
definitely keep turn-based
Okay.
for the main series anyway. I do whatever you want in the side games. ZA was a fun little side experiment, but like I love my turn-based.
Okay.
And Pokemon is one of those games. Like it's so simple on the surface, but complex when you get deep into it. Easy to learn, hard to master, kind of thing. Whereas like this, basically advanced rock paper scissors game.
Yeah.
But
Oh my god.
mechanically, not in terms of game mechanics, but like in Scarlet and Violet, it was open ended. You can go to your different gyms and other challenges whenever you wanted to, but there was still a set level. So there was a correct.
Oh, I 100% agree with that.
I wanted to get the level scaling better, so you actually can go to whichever one you want.
That would be sick. I was excited and I was hoping, even though they never said anything,
Yeah.
that was like part of it. Like level scaling. No matter if I go to the gym on the other side of the island from which I start, and just so happen like they are level 10 to 15 or something, and then another one I would go to, they would just bump up a little bit, and maybe like have a second form evolve of them or something, and then Hunter's crashing out. You should.
Yeah, for anyone who didn't play Scarlet and Violet, say like the 8 gyms, you can go to them any number you want to, but this one over here, they're always going to have level 12 Pokemon even if you show up at level 50s. This other one's going to always have level 50s even if you show up at level 12s. So I would like for them to program the game in a way where it knows it gives you an appropriate challenge, or at least maybe make it based on how many badges you already have or what tasks you've already accomplished. So your first one's always going to be at this level. The second one's always going to be at this level.
Right.
No matter which of the,
Oh, that would be sick, and it would like be your own adventure, even though it's
Yeah.
kind of like self-contained or something. I mean, granted, I understand you would have to be like mission start progress for a story to go on, but as far as doing your own gym or like your gym levels, that would be because they even touched on that. Granted, is the anime or something, but they would in the anime they would ask how many badges
Yeah.
you had, and they would put out which Pokemon they had according to how many badges you had. So that would be
Yeah, I think I can't remember what it was called, but like that little short anime was based on Pokemon Red, or the original Pokemon Red and Blue, where Red shows up and Brock says like, "Oh, you got no badges? Okay, I'll just use
yeah.
the Sonic
That's
as
what I'm
Geodude."
thinking about.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a while. Maybe it won't be too much longer till next time. But we had a really good conversation,
That cool stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
good conversation.
except for Brian.
Brian over here. Hold that chin up.
Brian's got a couple words sometimes.
Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, keep on gaming.
Catchphrase.
There's that.